G'day all, how are we? We're just waiting for our special guest to come in. So as we wait for our special guest, we'll have a chat to you before they come in. They should be here pretty soon. Yeah, we're just waiting for him to come in there, Victoria. Here he is. I'll be right here. Okay, if you'd like to click on your link, mate, you can come on up, mate. We'll just wait for you. Just make sure he's got the link. So yeah, that first link I sent you, mate, if you click on it, it'll bring you up here.
To put Jason and Julia.
Oh, it's below. Whoops.
Whoops. I'll change my name, everyone.
So I do hope everybody's going well. We're just sending the link to you there, buddy. So we have to just go in. G'day, Sky. How are you? Yeah, whoop, there he is. Just sending the link to you there, buddy. G'day, buddy.
Hello, good night. Good evening.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine. Sorry for. Hello, good evening.
You're going to shut down one of your YouTube pages because it is live, so you might have to mute the other one.
Okay.
Because that's the feedback. G'day, Mysteries. How are you?
Hello, Mysteries.
Hi, Mysteries.
There we go. That's better.
For just one night. I'm so nervous for the.
So this is our first time ever talking, and I'd like to say thank you for screening one of our videos on your page. And if anybody's not following this guy's page, please do. He shows some very great context, and I'd like you to tell me about yourself so everybody can get to know you.
Actually, I'm a. Wait. I'll put the charger first. Okay. Yeah.
You're right. We're honored to have you.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey. So I really love scary stories. I really love scary videos since in young ages. I do have some special I speak. But in my childhood, because I'm a child, my mother needs to shut it down. So until I grow up, sorry, being a ghost hunt, being a ghost hunter, and I don't like the fake videos that I watch, so I need to use another channel for a for being for showing them that what's um, sorry.
You're doing great. I can understand
Yeah.
You're
you.
doing good.
So,
We know if you do
I can
struggle with English,
understand you.
but you're doing
so
really good, mate.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we support everybody.
So nervous for the first. It's
No, don't be
the
nervous.
first time.
We
The
still
first
get
time for
nervous.
me.
We still get
Yeah.
nervous. Um, you
So
know.
since I'm a child, since I was a child, I do love scary stories and scary videos. Then that's the one that I think to be a paranormal experts. But my mother shut my clairs since I'm a child. Then at this rate, I do have one on the sentient, but I don't have the takboyan. I didn't see any of them, but I feel them.
I just wanted to ask one question. I
Okay.
know in the Philippines,
Mm,
it can be a very religious country.
yes.
So how do they accept ghost hunters? Do they like them over there?
Yes, they accept ghost hunters but not really they accept by the ghost hunters, but someone is really sorry,
Yeah, I can't because I know a lot of my friends here that are from the Philippines. They
mm,
tell me that a lot of people over there are Catholic. It's very
yes,
Catholic
yes.
over there, and I know here in the church, they don't really like what we do. They think what we do is not good. So I just was curious to how they see paranormal teams over in the Philippines. Do you guys get told,
So,
stay safe, or you're not you're doing something dangerous?
yes. The Catholics are I mean, in the religious times, they don't accept the paranormal because they want to know um, sorry,
That's all right. It's
That's
all good, mate.
fine. That's fine. It's all good. You have
mm,
a lot of abandoned places over there.
yes,
You're very lucky because here we have abandoned places, but the government always lock them with fences and they don't let us in. So we have
oh,
to sneak in when we go. So
mm,
it's hard to find places to ghost hunt here. Is it
okay.
hard to find places in the Philippines?
No, there are plenty abandoned locations here in the Philippines, and some are not allowed, and some are allowed. So even if the caretakers are approved that we can go there.
That's
So
good.
Excellent.
yes.
And just to let you know, everybody, I did post up his YouTube page for all you guys to go over there, show him some love, subscribe to him, give him thumbs up on his content because he's really good. He puts up the English for us now, so when they're talking their own languages, I've noticed he's got the subtitles there for me, for us guys who
Yes.
can't understand. He's put it there for us. So I do recommend, guys, please go over, check out his contents, guys, because I've been sitting there and I'm thankful for this guy here that put the subtitles in their English version for me, so I can understand exactly what is going on in his
Yes.
in his recordings there. So really make sure, guys, you do go over there, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and watch these contents. I do recommend it.
Thank you. Or if you want to go to the Philippines, we can let
We'd
our
love to go.
sister. for
We
the
want to
ghost
go.
huntings. Like
Jason's friend.
some
Sorry,
of
I
the
didn't mean
ghost,
to interrupt.
some of ghost
Jason's one of his
hunters.
best friends lives there. We're
Oh,
hoping you all stay safe on the
we're in the
drive home.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're in the
there's a mate of
Philippines.
mine who I used to work with. He's living over there in the Philippines at the moment, and he's actually stuck over there at the moment. He
He's
can't
not
get back to
stuck. He
Australia.
can.
That's what he keeps telling everybody. He's stuck there, but he's not. But
He's been there since 2020 when COVID started.
yeah,
His wife is from the Philippines, and they went to visit his family, their family, and then the borders shut, so he stayed over there. But he likes us so much, he hasn't come home. So he keeps saying he's stuck there.
So many beautiful environment in the Philippines. That's why
It does look beautiful.
many locations that
I'll put it up there for you.
even the abandoned locations, so many you can visit in here.
We'd love to come.
Or
Sorry.
so there is in the history what other are the most scariest places. So, so many also many the scare haunted places. We have abandoned and we have haunted places here in the Philippines.
So, what's the most haunted place in the Philippines you've been to that you would want to go back and take people back with you?
Me, I want is the one that called El El Fraile, or we call it Port Drum, a battleship in the middle of the sea.
Oh, wow.
Uh, there are many Japanese soldiers uh, burned in the battleship because they don't want to be caught by the Americans, so they burn them like to death.
That would be really scary. Were you scared?
The, that location, I didn't do. I didn't do with that.
I would be a lot scared.
Yeah. Second is the uh, I think this the Lateral House. Third is the Dominican Hotel. It resides in the Baguio City. And the
Wow.
last
So,
one.
because we haven't been talking that long, you sent me a couple of messages that, what got you
Yes.
into it and stuff like
Yes.
that. But you also try and zoom out the non paranormal people too. Do you do that too? Do you?
What?
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. We haven't been talking that long, and you told me that there's stuff going on with the paranormal. The message you sent me, the
Yes, yes,
videos.
yes.
What's that? What's going on with that?
Some of the other ghost hunters here, they made them part of popular because of their fake videos.
So
And
they're saying they got evidence, but really they don't have the evidence in
yes,
their stuff.
they don't.
Is that what you're saying?
I do have evidence that they faking the videos. They do. They do admit the videos that they are faking, and that's all. They are all fakes. So that's why the community uh,
It's just, it's it's like
Yeah,
it's a
I've heard
show.
that.
They're just putting on a show, but they're not showing the proper evidence to what, like you saw in my video, what you showed.
Yes,
We try and show the evidence, but not
yes,
fake it.
yes. Uh, that's why uh, some of the ghost hunters here are really making videos, fake videos, so
There's
they
people
can
like that
see
all
show
over.
Yeah,
some
Every
apparitions of their video to be viewed rather than us legits that we explore the locations and
yeah.
do
There's a lot of that going on right around not just the Philippines, but right around a variety of ghost hunters that do that. Um, and we see a lot of that. But there's a lot of people that are in this chat now. They show the real evidence. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like ghostly findings. Mick from
Latrobe,
the
yeah.
Latrobe Valley Paranormal. He's like my brother. He shows the real stuff too. But there's a lot of people out there that, as you saw too, not just your country, but around the world, they do show a lot of fake stuff. And you think, there, why would you do that?
And also
thinking
gives people the
because
misconception that a
they want
haunted
to.
place could have something happen in half an hour when it doesn't. Sometimes you can be there for hours and get one thing happen.
Yeah,
It's
Yes,
the luck of the draw.
yeah. And I will say that to Big Ben, not all the Philippines ghost hunters are fake.
No.
Like there's a lot of genuine ones that are really into it. So it's like you
right.
can't just say one category shows the fake stuff. There's a variety of different countries that probably out of 100% of them, there'll be 5% that will show
Are
fake.
really yes,
Mm.
and they're doing it continuously. So we can stop it for right now. We want to have a community to be separated by the legends and the fakes, but we don't have power for that. So
Would you believe you're my first Philippine overseas person to be on my show?
I think that's nice.
It is. You're the
Mine?
first. Like when I reached
Thank you,
out to you
thank
and
you,
asked
thank
you if you'd like to be on my show, you said yes. I was like,
thank you, thank you.
yay, he's going to be on.
We like to show everyone, like
Yeah.
from everywhere, all over the world, because we like people to see all the different places that you can go ghost hunting and introduce them to all different teams, because everybody's unique, everybody's wonderful in their own way. So we like to show people all the different teams that you can watch, and also find out how they like to ghost hunt, what style they have. It's all about learning. You
Yeah.
never stop learning.
And it's also about networking. You know what I mean? Like we talk to you, we talk to Victoria, and we talk to a lot of Filipinos that we call our family.
Mm,
But it's about being like that, not separated. We could all be like
yes,
this
yes.
and be there for each other. What's your context? What's everybody's context? And showing the love. And that's what me and Julia do from Cemeteries Down Under. That's her page. It's called Cemeteries Down Under.
Mine's history, no
And,
ghost.
and it's about supporting everybody from every part of the world. If there's a ghost hunter in there, go and support them like we do with you. Like you're translating the English for me. So, I show the love to your channel and watch your videos. And that's what it's all about.
And so that's why I create three separate videos like my exploration. Second is the reaction for the other ghost hunters. So I can introduce them to the ghost hunting community. So and the third is the reaction revealing the fake videos, but it's in the other channel. I use my mango sting for that. So
Yeah.
since I'm I've been I've been exposed. I do use the mind trick.
And that's why I started doing showing people on my one. I got a new thing going to where I show people's evidence. You might have saw a few
Yes,
videos from Latrobe Valley Paranormal. I did a thing on what
yes,
captioning his ones. So I've started doing that, showing people the real evidence, not the fake stuff that a lot of people,
yes,
a couple of
yes.
people out there who
The
do.
real
And like your channel is unbelievable.
mm. We do love the paranormal, so we others is they like entertainment only. So they do something like fake videos because they want to only to entertain people and do lots of viewers and subscribers for that. Even they do fakes, even they do fakes. But as like as the legit ones, we don't we don't we do like to see to experience to show them uh, the reality of the other world. But we know that a ghost hunting is only in a 10% 10% in operation if it's legit. 10% of the of 10% of this the video can you can see the operations of
Yeah.
because that's the
Mm,
legit videos.
mm. What we do if we watch something that we think is fake, we just don't watch it. We
Yes.
don't promote it. We concentrate on the people that are legit,
Yes.
like yourself,
Yes.
and leave them to themselves. We don't worry about people like that.
Thank
You
you.
know, we wish them well, and that's it. Um, we just do what we do because we love it.
Yes.
Um,
Me too.
And just
I love the paranormal. Very even I, the paranormal is sacred to me. That's why I got mad of they when they using those content
yeah.
using a fake videos for their entertainment only.
People like that shoot themselves in the foot eventually because they'll get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we leave them to them. They can, reap what they sow, and we just concentrate on being us.
Mm.
And we might not be everyone's cup of tea, but
Yes.
what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
We just
Yes.
do our thing. And we don't know everything about ghost hunting. That's why we love talking to others because,
Mm.
like I said, we always learn. We always learn.
Yeah.
We
There's
do.
some things that you might do that I might go, wow, I'm going to try that out. You know what I mean? To see, does it work for me too? And you know what I mean? Like, I do a lot of role play, as you saw in my last video you did for us. I did role play to see what will happen and what I'll capture. And surprised it was pretty entertaining at the end of it.
Yeah. And the last video I had made the video uh the cave the mini cave is very risky and very dangerous, but we do love to make it even it's in the risky and it's dangerous. We do that for the sake of the paranormal events. Others are only playing. They have actors and they do actings for the video. So they show the viewers that they saw something, but they don't. They that but in the reality that's a actor only.
That's true. And if just to let you know, please do go over to his channel. It is linked on top of this thing for the chat. Please give him thumbs up on his videos and show him the love.
Thank you.
As I say, I love watching his videos now, and when I saw it, like it was really good what you do with your editing there too. So please, guys, please give him the thumbs up, and please give this one too. He's trying to talk for us. He's doing fantastic. He's actually doing really good, and I do understand what he's trying to say. So that's the paranormal world. We all work together. It doesn't matter what language we are. We all, as one, instead of being separate to each other.
And if you've got any questions for Mind Freak, please give him a question.
Yeah.
Feel free to ask questions.
Sure, I'll try to answer that.
Where you go in the abandoned places in the jungles, because I see lots of jungles and things where you guys are, do you come across lots of spiders and snakes?
Yeah, we do. Like in the part of the Bulacan, Antipolo, the location is very city forestry, many wild animals for that, and the venomous animals and insects. But we do go there for the exploration.
Is there anything you can do to keep yourself safe from them? Because we came across a snake the other day that was very venomous, and I wonder how you go at night. Like,
I think we say we didn't think for that. We go there without any thinking of the wild animals that belong in there. So for the sake of the paranormal, we do that even it's in the risky day time. Yeah.
Ben's asked a question. Do you have any abandoned places on your channel?
Yes, I do have. The one in the abandoned village in the Cavite, Philippines. Second is the abandoned house that in the abandoned house in the Bulacan, historical abandoned. We do the challenge. We do the challenge of a candle challenge. We go there one on one using a candle until the candle melts out. Then
Wow.
the abandoned bank in the Malabon in Manila.
What about the game? You ever treated a big game of animals in your exploring Mind Freak?
We don't have many big animals in the parts of the locations in these Philippines. Many big animals are in the safe wildlife. They caught it in the wildlife. No no crocodiles, but I think eagles. We do so eagles, but the wolf and the other wild animals, but this the giant snake we do, but
That's cool.
no wolf, no A big dog and no wolf. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because what we're talking about animals, because as Julia was saying on her page, Savages Down Under, the last video we did, we're walking around, and as we walked around, well, there's 3 graves that we wanted to do, but right in the middle of us was the 3rd most deadliest snake in the world,
Yeah.
curled up on the grass, and Julia sort of, see you later, got out of there like a lightning, and I'm thinking, why are you running for? Until I realised it was the 3rd deadliest snake in the world that we had
Yeah,
sitting there.
I know Australia's many wild animals in the field, right?
Yep.
So many.
Oh,
That's why here the big animals are they do in the wildlife. They keep it in wildlife.
wow. Well, I hold my hat up to you guys because you're very brave. We do have snakes and things, but we don't have jungles and things to like because they can hide. Snakes can hide and spiders, and I don't know if I could do a jungle at night because I'd be frightened. That snake was enough for me, and that was in open grass. That was very short grass, and it really surprised me that it blended so well in the grass, like because
Yes,
I couldn't
so
see it. And
they
when I
they do camouflage for for safety of their life. They do change the colors, even they what commodity dragon. Yeah, commodity dragon. Yeah.
koalas, don't forget the drop bears,
There's
Mick
another one.
said.
Mhm.
They call koala bears drop bears here. You have to watch for them. They're very dangerous. They're
Oh,
not cute and cuddly. They're very scary. They've got sharp teeth and they'll fall out of the trees on you.
I know that. I
I'm
don't
only
know
kidding.
that the
Sorry, it's
koala
a
is.
joke
I
we
know.
Australians have. It's
I
a
was
joke. Yeah,
okay.
they sleep a lot. They don't do
I know
anything. But we call them drop bears.
because
It
I
was a
do love koala and the koala
it was
like.
a joke. But those wild boars sound scary in Hong Kong. I never knew about those.
mm,
Wow.
Can I do have friends in the Hong Kong. They are on exploring in the Hong Kong's abandoned haunted.
Yep.
Uh, the team Kilabot Hong Kong team. One is in the chat and in here listening, Ma'am Krisa, and the one is Setzel.
Yep.
Others are the Philippines. And the one is in the one team is in the UAE. The name are Draft David. Uh, so very they are all legends. They do the paranormal even if they don't see any.
We
They
watched
do.
some too. We watched some. It's
Wow!
very
Thank you.
interesting.
Wow! Thank you. Thank you.
That's all
Thank you
right.
for
We watched.
supporting legit Filipinos for the our vlogs. Thank you. Thank you. We
It's
appreciate.
our honor.
Yeah, it's our honor, like we've made a lot of great friends, and we belong to a group of families of Philippines and stuff like that.
Yes.
We're in a chat room together, and when they post a video, we're straight onto it. We always watch their contents and leave comments, and they're good. They come really like brothers and sisters to us, like the Trobe, like Mick there, like he's like my brother, and that's how we look at you guys. Like you're like our brothers from a different family,
Yes.
from a different mother, but like we believe in showing the love to all of them. You know what I mean? We'd like to be there as much as we can for them.
Even if you're not relative or we are family, if we are into together in the one group or the one of one truthful matters. I can't I can forest.
I just put up some what people are talking about in the chat room.
They're talking about the koala bear. It's very true.
Yeah.
They do get drunk and they fall out of trees. That's why they're drop bears.
They drunk?
They get drunk on the leaves. You know how they eat those leaves?
Hmm?
The eucalyptus, they get drunk on that.
Eucalyptus,
True story.
they can then they drunk and they fall.
Yeah, so if you're
Yep.
walking through the bush and you've got this bear falling on you, it's not like it's attacking you. It's actually really had too much drinking and it just fell out of the tree and you just got to catch him on the way down.
Nice. Is the koala can make it a domestic animal that you can take care in the house or not?
The
Or the
koalas,
koalas? The koalas.
you can't have them.
No.
Look, if you live in the bush, like the Blue Mountains and things, sometimes you might have them in your backyard in the trees, but it's very rare, especially now. We've had lots of bushfires over the past years,
Oh, the fire.
and the species now are endangered. There's not many koalas left here.
Mm,
Yeah. So they're trying to breed more in zoos at the moment because the bushfires killed lots of them.
oh.
Yeah. But
They
but
don't no government for wildlife that help the koalas to go in a shelter.
Yeah, so they put them in the shelters to rebreed
yeah.
because when we had the bushfires in 2019, the whole east of Australia was on fire from Queensland down to Victoria. A lot of the koalas died. So now our numbers of koalas are very low.
Oh.
Yeah. And kangaroos look cute, but they are dangerous. They can,
I know
they've got
they
like
can
a
punch
hind
that.
leg
You can
with a
kick.
spur and they'll kick. And especially when it's like breeding season, they can get a bit funny. And they can be a nightmare on the roads at night because they can just jump out and you can hit them with the car. Hello, Mark. Sorry. I'm kind of half watching the interview and half commenting, so sorry.
As koala bears, kangaroos are cute.
Kangaroos are cute.
They're cute when they're not breeding, but when they're breeding season, this is what a lot of people don't understand about our kangaroos. We've got big red kangaroos that are 6 foot tall.
Wow.
If they get on the back of their if they get on the back of on their tail with legs up, they've got big paws, nails like that. They can strike down the middle and just rip you clean open.
No.
It's very true.
They can rip your.
Yeah, they'll come out. But I get scared of kangaroos when we go out because if it's breeding season, the males, they can be quite dangerous because they're protecting their, the female.
Yes.
There's a video on my page. If you go back for my 50th, I walk up to a kangaroo and you get to see his big toes that he has. If you look back on my, it's on my videos, and you'll get to see the big toe that can tear you apart. And people don't realize how they can be very dangerous. They're cute, but can be very dangerous at the same time.
That's very dangerous.
Yeah, and in my old intros, I've just changed it recently. There's a big red kangaroo, and it was 6 foot tall. 6 foot.
6 foot.
Oh wow! Big Grey just killed its owner on a farm.
Can I ask you something? Are those abandoned buildings, haunted buildings in the Australia got a history for more than a decade in the centuries that can be passed without the acknowledge of the government to be permitted to pass in the abandoned.
No, I see a lot of the abandoned buildings here, the government will fence off because they've got
Oh,
asbestos or something and they'll say it's too unsafe. So often you can receive a fine if you're caught on the premises. So they rarely give you permission to go on them. If you're
mm,
lucky enough and no one can see you, you might look a couple of times we've we've snuck in, but at
mm,
our own risk because if we're caught, we could be fined.
Yeah.
oh,
But that place
the
that you showed on your videos, that's actually on the back of some units. They actually saved it so people can go and have picnics there. The one that you had in your premiere for me.
Oh, yeah, that one's
Yeah,
okay. That one's
you
like a
can get
park.
to that one. You can sit there at night
you can
time,
tell,
middle of the day, and have a look at it, look around that place. It's quite nice.
but you got
That's just a
the
recreation
permission of
park now.
the location.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
The,
one's fine. But we did an abandoned house and the World War II tunnels.
wow.
Now they were at our own risk. And the abandoned house we found,
Mm,
and the neighbours said it was okay that we got on the property, but it's not abandoned anymore. Someone's bought it and done it up.
oh,
So yeah, that's no longer abandoned. But
oh,
there
I
is
mean
another
that's
place that we want to go to, but we trying to work out a good time that we're
mm,
not seeing.
But there is another place we went to on our page, um, down inside the World War II
That's what I
bunkers.
said. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
bunker. Wow.
beautiful. Got
and
some
that
nice
was
little
haunted.
activity. Yeah, it's really haunted down there too. That's down south, just out from the ocean. And that is
Mm.
really nice to go inside. No lights, there's nothing in there. The only way you can basically see sometimes is a torch to be able to see how you walk around.
But the location do have electricity or not? Oh, it's really abandoned for.
Oh, we
I
go all
know
over.
There's no
we
electricity.
all
No, there was
other of
no.
the history abandoned houses, or even we call that of ancestral houses. They do give the electricity for that, so you and the visitors can, if you wanted it,
Yeah,
they turn the lights.
so we
Even
don't have any
The,
electricity.
the
No.
Dominican hotel in the Baguio does have lights
Yeah, no,
for.
we don't have any electricity in our abandoned places. There's nothing.
Oh,
Nothing. There's signs everywhere saying, if you're trespassing, you can be prosecuted or fined.
oh,
Yeah. Sometimes they lock them so you can't get in. Like we did one at the old mental hospital where he used to work at,
Yeah.
and it was all fenced off with signs everywhere. There was no way we could get in because they had even a security man driving around watching us.
okay.
It's
That's
very
why,
disappointing.
Sergio, you
I
want to
reckon they
go
should.
here in
They
the
should have
Philippines.
places like that for us. You
If you go
know.
there, if you wanted to go here in the Philippines, we will show you many
We would love it.
Well,
abandoned
will we
police
definitely
stations.
take it up on
We'd
that
love
offer,
it.
mate? Definitely.
Wow.
When we get to the Philippines, all our families that we talk to, we want to come out with you guys and we want to investigate every place that you can give us. 100%, you will have us there.
Thank you. I'll
There is
I
historical
promise
places here.
I'll show you all locations.
Thank you.
Uh,
There is historical places here you can look at, but they cost money.
yeah,
So we do have places we want to see, but we'll have to wait until we got some money.
yes. we do
Yeah.
have here abandoned places that uh, we did give the caretakers some money for the location. But we
Yeah,
do but we are satisfied for the location that we give for us. We do have informant for uh oh we want to go here. Let's go here. I'll talk to the caretaker, and so that's why we do know many locations here.
yeah. No, me and Julie are actually looking forward for one day we get over to the
We
Philippines because
will.
Oh,
because we watch a lot of our family channels, and the places they go to, like, well, I'll
I
be
do,
there for 2 hours, 3 hours. I mean, you'll be trying to pull me out of there, and I'll be trying to stay there all night.
in my video, I do have also a uh, the tour and the tour in our places in the Philippines. Like I do have a vlog here in the Palawan to show the locations, the beautiful locations in the Palawan. I do have the vlog uh, in the Adagio, so I show the locations, the beautiful places in the Baguio, and I do have abandoned places there.
Sounds like our kind of cup of tea. Like, eventually, we've got to really get over there and do some investigation with these guys.
The countryside looks beautiful, though.
Yeah.
My friend recently was over there for holiday, and such beautiful beaches and countryside. It's just gorgeous.
Yes, we do have fresh and delicious foods too. We do have yeah, we do have many places that you can be uh, rest for the even um, the resorts, even the uh, forests. We do have here.
Is Philippines a big country to drive around?
Yes, the Philippines is very big for a traveler because there are many water islands in the Philippines that you can go there far in the original land. You can go there with a boat, and uh, you can do island hopping.
Oh, yep, yep.
Yeah, the island hopping.
So, when's your next investigation for the abandoned place that you got coming up?
Um, we do have a plan for October, but there's a typhoon right here in the Philippines.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
stay safe.
yeah, a big typhoon. So I think I'll do reactions again. So
Yeah, no, we hope you stay safe, and same with the rest of our Philippine family. Please stay safe because it's very scary.
Yeah.
yes,
Is it normal that you normally have typhoons this time of the year?
yes. Because the Philippines is in the tropical location, the heat and the heat and the cold are not here, so that the typhoon is really going in here. Is in Australia, did it? do the typhoon here now.
We don't have typhoons where we are. We're in New South Wales, but we have had our fair share of floods. So we've had already 2 or 3 this year.
And
A lot of our friends' homes have been
forest
damaged.
fire. I know there's many forest fire in there because of
Yeah.
the. I researched for that. I know that the forest fire starts with the water bottle, and the bush. When the sun strike at the water bottle, they make it magnified. The water is being magnified to be burned by the bush. So that's a nature forest.
Mm. Yeah, we've had a lot of floods, but North Queensland and Northern Territory, Darwin, they get cyclones, which is, I guess, similar to your typhoons. They have
Yes.
seasons where it's all rain for 4 months of the year, and that's when they're likely to have cyclones. And that's between November and April.
Yeah.
Is their wet
Mm.
season.
That's the type of. I know that's the autumn season. No, it's
For
not the
Australia.
autumn season.
Yeah.
We do have cyclones here, hurricanes. But it's only small. Uh, Tornadoes. We do have tornadoes here in the Cavite.
Oh, thank you.
Several times. I think it's four to 5 times. There's a events of the hurricanes in the Cavite location in the south of the Luzon in Philippines.
Do you think you'll ever come to Australia one year?
I do love, but I think I don't have relatives there. But I think because we
You
know
never
that
know.
uh, the government are very strict in those, like uh, the the legal legal entries of the location.
A visa?
Yes.
They'll probably let you have holiday though.
In there.
To come holiday.
Yeah. You come over for a holiday.
We'll show you haunted places in Australia.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we promise we won't go anything near anything dangerous like snakes, kangaroos, and we make sure no drop bears fall on you.
That is not scam free with that. The, you do have other gadgets for the explorations, like the ghost box, or the like
Oh
EVP, SB7 EVP, or
no, we don't have any of them yet. We're going to buy an SB7 soon. At the moment, we've been using Necrophonic,
microphone.
Ghost Tube,
Oh,
and sometimes Spirit Talker, but
Spirit
Spirit
Talker.
Talker can be not that
The Spirit
trustworthy.
Talker is good. The Spirit Talker also used by Ratzel in
Yeah, I don't
Labot,
trust it
Hong
that
Kong.
much. I give it. Look, sometimes it can be dead on. I remember walking around a cemetery, and I was getting answers like names, and I'd look at the tombstone. It was the same name that was coming up.
Same
Things like
name.
that.
Yes.
It was very, very, but not always. Sometimes it says
Uh,
just weird things, But Ghost Tube, the same. Like, I don't trust it 100%.
The ghost tube that made by Script.
Yeah. I like the SLS part of it, but I know it can map out tombstones and furniture, so I always check what I'm watching. And my favourite one's Necrophonic. That's my favourite one.
Oh,
I will get an
but
SBC.
do you know that the Ovilus? You know the Ovilus.
There's the obelisk, the one that shows the sticks and all that. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah. The SLS is not an Ovulus. Ovulus is a ghost box. That's Ghost Tube.
Yeah.
Ghost box. Small ghost box.
Yeah.
Or in the about the like Dowsy rod, the compass, uh,
We do want to get a ghost box so we're not relying on phone apps.
Yeah.
So we've got more choices. What happened to you?
You have to log out.
No, I didn't.
Hey, I tell you, we just went off. There we go. It's back on.
Oh.
You do experience some ghostly events in a location that you don't think that there is about if you want to go to the schools or the park or other without this exploration you feel something or you do have paranormal events that without that camera you experience it without camera.
Yeah. It's happened to us when we turned all our cameras off and suddenly the tension went from 0 to 100 and we had no cameras on and all activity started going and going. Why couldn't you do this while the cameras were turned on?
It happens all the time. When we did our last cemetery live, there was nothing. We couldn't get a thing. The minute we said goodbye, the cat ball lit up. And then after the cameras went off, it was lighting up. The REM pod was going off. It wouldn't stop. It's like they know you're filming.
I do have experience in that in the Antipolo. I do have explored about 15 to 17 minutes. Then after that, my phone is it deleted all the videos that I took off. Even in the I do have a recycle data for if you accidentally delete one, you can restore it. I do use that, but I didn't see the video. So I'll do it. I'll do it in the live video performance. But someone is the video is like they do like this black screen, and I don't know what's going on for that. They deleted my video, then the live is been covered by a black black it's covered by black.
Yeah. There you go. I have a question.
Okay.
For both of you and Julia, have you ever experienced being what's it up there, mate?
I have a question for both you, Jason and Julia. Have you ever experienced being possessed during exploration upon the session of paranormal? Well, there's been a couple of times. What about that time I came home and I was really angry?
Yeah. Oh.
I came home, I was really angry. Not that bad. No, but for some reason I was just irritated. I don't know what it was, but I came home in a foul mood.
Yeah.
And I think what we did was because we bless ourselves before and after, and Jason played one of the religious hymns to see how I'd react, and I wasn't happy. I was like really angry from it, and so that's when he lit the sage and did a cleansing, because obviously there was something that I've taken back with us. We've had weird experiences where we've had uninvited guests sometimes from places that we've gone to. They've followed us. But we always bless ourselves. We always pray for protection before and after, and we regularly cleanse our home. But it does happen.
Have you kept a phone on airplane mode? Yes, we do. Always. We
keep it in airplane mode, and someone said something about the K2 came up. Yeah. Look, we try and debunk it when we have a K2 or a cat ball, something light up, that it's not the wind or it's not the phone too close or something that could be causing it. So we try and debunk before we, say it's unexplained.
Ghostly findings. I got an attachment a few years ago. She wouldn't go. Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that. And it can be scary too. I think I went to one place. We went to one place and I was getting nightmares afterwards, remember?
Yeah.
For a while, and I had to do a cleansing.
Yeah. So Mick just gave one up. Hang on, just wait for it to come up the TV. There you go. Dark water. Hang on, hang on.
Good evening.
One. Yeah, no one.
My dark water. Thank you for on.
Can I ask something? If you will give one location that will to be explored of, where is the location that you want to go?
For us,
the best one.
Best one.
Best one.
Oh dear. I think I look at people's homes
First.
And the places we've been going to.
My favourite was the abandoned house where we got the shadow person.
Yeah, they come out of the wall and charge straight at us.
I was pretty gutted when I was happy for the house and the spirits that someone bought it and they're giving it love now because that's what it needed. But I'm just sad I can't go back there and say hello to them. And there's a cemetery nearby. It's very haunted. It's the only time we've had 3 cat balls gone off at once. That's at Ebenezer. It's an old cemetery church. It has a schoolhouse on it. But that night, when Jason filmed it, there was strange lights flickering. There was cat balls, 3 of them at a time going off. We caught a shadow person then, but it was very quick. But that's probably one of our favorite places to get evidence.
I love.
I was at that place. There was one place I got nightmares, so that's usually a sign I had to cleanse. There's something that is following me.
I have to catch. Are you do you know the opalite and the black tourmaline? Do you
With the crystals?
Yes.
Wow,
you do have.
100%. Never take this off. Also, I got that on my wrist.
Wow.
Got the cloth.
Yes, there is protection for.
Yeah.
Because is your opalite turns black in a location that you go. One location that you go. Because I know that the opalite turns darken if there's a demon in the location.
Yeah, that's why you got to keep you got to shade it. You got to put it out in the moon to recharge it, and that's what I do. On a full moon, I take it off, put it up on top of it out there and let it recharge with the moon, with the Earth.
That's
I think Sky says she's never been attacked. I think when it happened to me, I just started out. Well, not started out, but I was very not knowledgeable. And now that I've had a bit more knowledge, I do get it. Like I have had an attack recently, but I was fine. Like I knew what to do.
okay.
But I think we have a golden rule. We don't go ghost hunting if one of us is sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if we're tired, we won't go because
Yes.
our energy's
You
down
can attach
and you're leaving yourself open for things like that to
for
happen. So we have a golden rule.
possession.
If we're sick or we're tired,
We don't go
we
out.
cancel.
I do have my exploration about on the one location in the Bulacan. The it's called the House of Red or Bahay na Pula. I'll try to go there, but I didn't because I do and then my head is being hurt if when I approach to the location. But so I'll stop going there, even if I'm there in the exact location. My head is being hurt, and I do uh, vomit. Not vomiting. I do uh, dwell. I do dwell. Uh, that that location is I didn't approach the location and I left it without exploration. That's what's that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like how we do it. Like
Yeah.
if Julie's tired, we don't go.
Yeah.
If I'm not well, we don't go.
And sometimes it can be a while before we do our next video because I work very long hours and I will often feel tired and then Jason will go, better we don't go. And I do believe what you're saying, Mindfreak. There's some places that just have bad energy, bad energy, and you have to always be careful when you go there.
Yes, that's right. The House of Food. I I will never ever do it again.
Yeah.
My uh, my one of my friends is keep saying that I need to use headphones because they are entering in the ear to when I go when they are made a sound that everyone can hear, but it will in your head.
Yeah. Yeah. Tina wants to know where in the Philippines are you? She comes from the
I'm
Philippines too.
from Luzon. I'm from Luzon. Uh, I'm from Luzon in the Manila area. Manila area. And do you uh, can I ask you something?
Yeah,
Of
you could get.
course, anytime.
So, do you believe in a mythical creature? Some here in the Philippines, there's a myth that the uh, the elders use to a kids for to prevent them in night to in nighttime. They call the swang. They do the swang. They do it they do it in the video and they kill the aswang that they say that's real, but I know that's not real. Some others are fighting for that, and that's why our
Yes, spiritual
our
warfare.
channel our channel is not growing because of the fakers are saying that they are not pretty for the video because they don't see any intents of our video. They
Yeah,
say of that.
yeah, I know what you're saying. Why do ghost hunters ask if they're evil? Good question, Daniel. I never asked that question because if it is an evil spirit, they're not going to say that they're evil. They'll usually pose as your friend. Especially if something comes through and goes, "Can we be friends?" or "Do you want to play?" I don't. Um, I don't say yes to that. I'll say you can play with the devices, but you can't play with me. I don't want to be friends. I want to communicate because I think that can be a trick question.
Yeah.
If you say, yes, we can be friends, and you're inviting them to follow you, that's just my belief. I'm like, I understand everybody's got their own belief, and that's fine. I try and be safe.
Okay.
So people just put up some comments. I'm just
Yeah,
going through the comments.
Aswang is an umbrella
Nice.
term for very shape-shifting evil
Evil
creatures in
creatures
Filipino
in Filipino
folklore,
folklore.
such as vampires, ghouls, witches, whiskers, suckers, and werebeasts.
And then we got to know our
That's true. Sometimes you got to know what you're working with, but you can always find out if it's evil or not because evils will do things to make you think in the mind way that you would not think because they can make you think without you knowing. But a good spirit will never ever make you ever do bad.
yes.
Yeah. Plus,
Are
the
you
intelligent ones are usually the ones that I'm a bit and children ghosts I'm a bit sus about too. If they're children.
mm,
Yeah.
are you believe in the so-called guardian? We do have guardians in the spirit guardians. You do like that.
Spirit virgins.
Spirit virgins, never heard of them.
No.
Spirit guardians,
Oh,
guardian
I see.
that can help us to be safe in our
Angels.
Angels. Yes.
angels. Yeah, that's
Yeah, angels.
Angels. For some reason I'm thinking, okay, not sure
I
what
don't know where that's going
no,
on.
I was thinking could it be children or
guardians, spirits.
angels? I kind of
Sorry,
knew
sorry. The angels.
I work with the archangels. I was brought up Catholic, so I always pray to my archangels for protection before and after. Yes, I believe what Mick's saying, that entities can be deceivers. And I do believe with what somebody else said, with the life experience, I don't believe every bad entity is demonic. I believe some bad people die and become bad ghosts because they don't trust. They've died with hatred in their heart. So I do believe that as well.
About that, there's someone in the location that I do have a friend fall in a ground about 12 feet bump the floor, but he didn't do he didn't have injuries for him.
Yeah.
Just bringing up what people are talking about.
Oh no, I was quickly reading.
Yeah.
There's some people exploring Israel. Welcome. Sorry, I haven't said hello to everyone.
To answer
I've been interviewing. We've been interviewing, so I haven't said welcome to everyone. Anyone that I've missed that's watching the show, I want to say a big
Why
thank
trust
you
spirits
to.
that answers the questions honestly?
I don't.
Why
I don't, Daniel. I might give him a trick question or I might just take what they're saying with a pinch of salt.
Even
The only thing that I will probably trust
can
is,
deceive you for that. Even it's the spirit.
Yeah.
yeah, I might trust a name if I know the name, or I might trust a date. But yeah, they can be deceivers. And yes, I believe in angry ghosts too.
Mhm.
Uh, there's all sorts. There's all sorts of people that make this world. Oh, you've dropped out again.
I'll fix it.
About the cemeteries, the government permitted you to go there. You know that all of the cemeteries there is not in a one. There's a gate. I know that there's no gate for the cemeteries. There is the fields and the fields, not in government properties.
No, look, in some of the newer cemeteries, they lock the gates at night, so you
Mm-hmm.
can't get in. Um, we've had the police come out when we've explored cemeteries at night before, and
Mm-hmm.
they can see that we're there in respect. We're
Okay.
not there to hurt anyone. We've got a few devices down. We're filming them. There's nothing. They won't. They just go, "Yep, have a good night," and leave us. Or we might let them know that we're there for a certain amount of time. Um, with During the day, there is no law in filming a person's grave or taking a picture of it. Once a person's deceased, you are allowed to do so. There's no law
Mm-hmm.
against it. But we always go in respect. I mean, I try and treat the graves as if it was my own family. You
Okay.
Are
know,
there vampires?
are they vampires? I don't know, Daniel, but I hope not. Like watching them in movies, but I don't want to come across one. I think vampires too suck the life force out of you, not
Also about
necessarily your blood.
chemicals. Oh, let's talk about it. About that, the one that Lato Bali LBP says, I do have a reaction of Sir Jason in Chile na their location show a shadow person on the top.
Yeah, that was on top of the brick. It was looking down on us.
Looking down. Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't see it. Like when I was panning my
We didn't
camera
see it
out,
at the time.
I didn't see it. I didn't. When I panned up, that's why I always pan my cameras in corners because you don't know what you're going to capture. And after viewing the camera back, and I'm sitting there going, "Hang on a second," and I had to rewind it to see what I was looking at, and that's where I noticed the
He's
shadow
looking in
down
a
on me.
shadow person like that. And
Yeah,
he's looking in you though on the
Yeah, we
downward.
didn't expect it to be there.
And you see, you didn't expect that
no,
scenery.
A lot of the things we capture is by surprise.
yeah, because we don't go out going, "Okay, we're going to get it, we're going to get it." Then out of the blue, when we go through our evidence, then we might see them. We go, "Hang on a second, I didn't see that before."
Mm, in the case, exactly we are devils. We're all them. Drop on the hand.
Hey, yeah, guys, don't forget to hit thumbs up for us, guys. Just to show YouTube that we're putting something good. And don't forget, guys, you've got to go over and check this guy's channel out. As I said before, he says great content and he's really good at what he does.
Thank you. About if you got the permission to go to the Warrens, you know the Warrens uh, occult museum that I reacted before. the Warren's Occult Museum that I reacted last time.
The
The
museum.
museum that full of the curses items.
Is museums
You mean museums?
like historical places?
The cursed museum. In the one that Annabelle put there.
Oh, yeah, that's in America.
Yeah, it's America.
Yeah, no. I don't particularly like dolls either. When I was a kid, I used to put all my dolls and make them face the wall. If one turned around, that's it. I'm burning it. I don't like dolls. I don't trust. Watch too many scary movies.
May because of the video of Sir Jeff David, the one, the latest one.
Uh,
The um the
Conjuring.
doll is shook
Annabelle.
down to his head.
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Oh
The
no,
Conjuring.
Jeff David's video, Sir Jeff David, the one Filipino in the UAE. He made a static camera in the location about 40 to 50 minutes, and the doll shook down like that,
Oh
went
wow.
Oh,
down. It's in the in his video. It's
yeah, I've got it
very
now. I don't
creepy
like dolls.
for, yeah. It is not is the upper entities are only they want to show that, or so they know the camera. I They know
Yeah.
the camera. So when they say they saw a camera, they do that because that doll is not even moving in the whole of a video, but in the static camera, it will turns on the head.
Yeah, I've heard of that. The doll does that.
Bow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
So that's
seen
why it's
some
all
shots
locked
of it.
behind windows and stuff like that. The doors can never be open to it.
No.
It's really the dolls are one of the uh one that the spirit can possess. Really the doll. I saw many dolls in the in other blogs. So they say that that's a haunted doll. That's where we're talking. I know that there's someone in Japan made that we call that in old times. We call that Furby, the Furby doll. Uh, they show someone that the Furby doll is na batteries operated, but they put out the battery, then they use the video camera. There's
Yeah.
no cell phone for that. The Furby is being bowed down, and the eye is this open. That's
And
like
elemental,
there's a battery in the uh, there's a battery in the unit that they say that there's a demonic in the Furby dolls. Furby, the one is like an owl last
yeah,
time.
and elementals from the fairy world, Daniel. Um, they like it's an energy, or it could be a fairy. Um, there's good and bad fairy.
Mm,
The Celtics are big believers of the fairy
mm.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty much. And yeah, just not dolls can be haunted. You can get haunted furniture too.
Yeah.
I
Anything they
know
can attach to.
I know someone that the name was in a dead stock paranormal, a user of dead stock items, and they will put it in a bottle, and strengthen it for then if they want to cast it out, they can cast out. The the item is a uh the is owned by a dead person, and they put it in the bottle, and they'll cast it out if one day cast it in bad energy.
Yeah.
For is that do you know that one? Dead stock paranormalists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for explaining that, Sky Mick. You said it much better than I could. So
That's why I was bringing all the comments up so you can see.
like I said, we're all learning. I see elementals from the fairy world, but
Yeah.
you said it a lot better. It's energy.
Yeah. And you're doing really good too, mate. Your English is really good.
I'm still nervous. I'm nervous.
No, you don't need to be nervous.
No, you don't really nervous.
We're all
None of
nervous.
us.
We still get nervous. I've got to do more lives because I hate talking live. I get all tongue-tied.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity for that.
Somebody just said, fantastic, my freak. So you're doing good. People are loving you.
Thank you. Thank you, just one night.
And don't forget, guys, please go and subscribe to him and say hello to his videos. Say that, hey, watch his content because it's fantastic, guys.
And the good thing about seeing like videos from other sides of the world is seeing all the different locations you've got to show. I mean, you've got so many different locations that we can't see down here, and that's what I find very interesting. And even if you're not speaking English in them, I can still understand what you're doing because, I can understand you investigating. I can see the equipment and things like that. So I still understand. I still enjoy watching them.
So, do you try to watch some of the Indonesian videos? Do you believe in they do the the cabinets banging in the parts, and then they kick the door of the house. They are very mad when they kick that, and they say that
Like a haunted house.
yeah, the haunted house and made the biggest big poltergeist. Yeah, made big poltergeist like the door is banging loud, or
You know
they
what? I've done lots of paranormal explorations. I believe that there's poltergeists around,
yes.
but I've never seen it. I mean, I've seen things move.
I do believe in the
movies.
poltergeist, but I know that they can do made it in about 3 seconds to 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And they can do it again and again after 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They can use it again if they are they recharge their
The secret's out. You like to cook.
You like to cook?
wow. Yes, I do love.
Well, when we come over there, you have to cook for both of us, okay?
No problem. That's okay.
Victoria just put that out there to let everybody know you love to cook. So thank you, sis.
Poltergeists,
Mom Victoria.
they're not always created by spirit. I have known cases of poltergeists created by people that are mentally ill, or they have teenagers, the energy scattered. My own daughter, when she was a teenager, created poltergeist activity in the house, and we had to cleanse it. It's usually when they're going through something. So like I said, I've been in many haunted places, and I've never seen anything like in the movies with doors slamming and things like that. I think that's more rare.
Mm. There are made
They can
by.
follow you through your devices because they can attach to them. Yeah,
Mm,
we try when we finish, we always say do not attach to our devices, or it does happen. I'm
mm.
sorry that happened.
Poltergeist goes in order to bring being super subconscious.
Yeah,
Well,
noisy ghosts, they call them.
yeah.
The noisy disturbances is a potency of those.
It's
I know that the poltergeist is not a spirit; it's an environmental.
I think it can be both, Daniel.
Okay,
I think
because
a poltergeist can be either a ghost or it can be, like you said, an aspect of someone's personality, usually because they're going through something stressful.
mm,
I didn't say something about grace visitation, good evening.
he just said hello to
Yes,
you.
yes, my daughter created a poltergeist in the house.
in the
Yeah,
house
coming
before
up.
going into
Ever felt
ever felt
energy in
that.
your house been going on in your house, Julia?
We have, yeah. Like I said, a couple of times we've had things follow us home. Recently, we did a history vlog and we didn't protect ourselves. We didn't even think about it. We were during the day. Didn't think much of it because we weren't ghost hunting. And there was a lot of children buried in that cemetery. And we went to
Mm,
pick up my granddaughter from school afterwards and went to her house. And for some reason, hello, hi GV. I did say hello before. You might not have seen it. Welcome. Thank you for being on. Um, but anyway, this Jason's phone started um, turning on by itself, and then you could hear children laughing, and we knew then that kids had followed us. Yeah, that was a weird thing.
He's been thrown under the bus again.
Cooks for his fur babies. Ah, he's still single. So all the Filipino ladies out there, he is a good catch. He's a lovely man, and he cooks and he loves animals.
Here's another one coming
about
up.
the about the the Fremantle prison. Fremantle prison. It's in the Australia
What was it?
Oh,
penitentiary as 90.
Oh, you reading the comment? Could a disturbed person attract a poltergeist? Yes, definitely. We have had a couple of cases where they claim the house to be haunted. We've investigated several times, never found anything, and we had to have the delicate conversation with the person because they do have no mental health. Yes, I do believe that too, Mick. It can be a real ghost as well.
About the we have the I saw some five haunted locations in the Australia, like this Port Arthur. This one is the Fremantle prison, Williamstown, and Adelaide Gold. Is that government locations?
I think so. The government does shut down a lot of stuff, but then people like ourselves, we keep going.
Mm-hmm. No,
I think most paranormal investigators they do it because they want answers. They want to find some sort of, you know, definition of life after life.
I do know
It
other
gives us hope.
countries. I do know other countries may use the paranormal in a case investigation. So why the government are preventing it to Australia.
I don't think they prevent it, but there's always going to be the stigma that we're crazy, we're making things up, or like aliens. They're just going to make us out to be crazy.
Mm,
Maybe I got a question.
is the burial routine in the Philippines the same where they remove the body, put bones in a bag, and put new burial? Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, yes. The burial in the Philippines are only I think 10 year, 10 year. Is they called it the rented place, and when the rental expires, they put out the bone and send it to the bone mass grave. That's so the they put the bones in there, and I don't know if they cremate it or I don't know, but I know is the burial in the Philippines is only they renting only the place for 20 or 10 years, and then it expires, they pull it out.
So, what are the customs for the dead in the Philippines?
What are the customs in the Philippines for the dead?
Is there any sort of special beliefs that you do, anniversaries of on when they die and stuff like that?
Uh, I don't know there's only burial and the you
Hey, Wolf and Hound.
Hey,
flip
Wolf and Hound, trying to explain it.
So you have a custom that you do in the Philippines,
mm,
and so there's a certain way you do it that your beliefs that so you can send them to your ancestors on the other side. Is that the custom way?
yes, the one in cremation, they can use it in when you use a cremation, you can put it in a family or the more. There's a place that rich ones are. I mean, it look like a house in the cemetery. I
Yep.
I can um, I
You've got
don't
another question there
I
from
can
Just
get I can
Five.
answer I can
Right up there.
I can't answer for that.
That's all right. It's all good.
That's all right. I was just going to say, I heard,
Uh, yeah, something. If your father died and your mother died, then other of the families are died. They put it in a mausoleum,
Mausoleum.
like
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, they put it in a mausoleum for the entire time.
that's good.
that's true, Wolf and Hound. GV asked about, like, if the graves expire. In two of our states that I know of, I know in South Australia and Victoria, um, after so many years, because they have land rates for the grave, and
Yes,
if there's no one left in the family or no one left to pay the land rates in those two states, the name plaque goes and people get buried on top and it becomes a new grave. That does happen here in Australia.
Oh, I
That's
mean
true. Okay.
the grave in the Australia is no mausoleum. There's no mausoleum.
It's okay.
Still good, mate.
That's okay. I saw the comments coming up and I waited for them to finish to answer. But yeah, it happens in Australia too. I know in Victoria and South Australia. Jackie showed one
The feeling is
cemetery
good.
where the nameplates got
Mm.
taken away and they were reusing the plots.
Yung
40
Because there's no
days.
one left.
tradition there
Like
was
here, if
every
no,
40 days after.
There you
yeah,
Yeah, invite someone.
Filipino tradition, we offer mass every 40 days. Afterwards, we invite some relatives and friends of the deceased. That's lovely.
Yeah, that is very lovely.
That's beautiful. Do you know what I would love to film if I went over there?
More Philip or
Where people live in the cemeteries. That is cool. You know?
as for now, the Armor Philip people buried and cremated in Philippines or cremated. I think it's many are not buried buried, but it's cremated. So it will less the place for or even they use a mausoleum and they put the jar in there.
Okay, that's a good one. Victoria's trying to help explain it. I can see.
Yes, links.
Yeah. They do that here too.
They gave so are we disturbed because we have
Because they are open-minded. Is that one coming up?
So are we disturbed because we have open minds?
No.
No. No, I think he was talking about mental health.
Yeah.
Incarnation.
And yeah, I think a lot of they have done case studies where there's a lot of people with schizophrenia and that are very psychic, but because they often suffer delusions, they can't tell what's they're really seeing or whether it's a delusion. They're usually highly psychic.
Will be sad when
Brookwood will never go. Brookwood will never go. There's too many heritage. It actually belongs to the Cemetery Trust now. It'll never go.
he's one you can rely in the truth.
That's true, Sky.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got another one for you.
June,
This is for
your
you.
last video was brilliant.
Yeah. Just bringing it up now.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I thought of you guys. I saw it online once and saw the tombstones and I had to go there. I knew it was in the middle of nowhere and it was like 5 hours drive, but I wanted to go there and it was just so beautiful. It was something I'd see on your channel, so I was so excited. Like, we don't often have that here.
I don't think they already understand.
That's true, Second Life. That's true.
They are over
They've medicated to stop the visions, the delusions, and
see the one in the there's someone in the Philippines are doing they circle the picture even there's no picture if even there's no operation in the video there uh they are very sensitive see in the in seeing a video like they do paranoia they do paranoia
you're doing really good.
pareidolia
I'm free.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're doing fantastic.
The one who is pareidolia is when it's in the or it's kind of escape schizophrenia. Schizophrenia because they are seeing things even they don't see. They are uh, they're te- they're telling there it is, but there isn't in the video. Is that a mental illness? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Schizophrenia.
I bet Manila has nice graves.
Yeah, in Manila we do have Chinese graves. We do have graves na the ordinary graves, and we do have the grave of the richest ones like and we do have a grave for the heroes in Manila.
That'd be cool.
Thank you, thank you.
Look at that. You got people are loving
Everybody's
it.
saying you're doing great.
Yeah.
Marriage been pumping.
Well, mate, you're doing fantastic. You know what I mean? Like everybody in this room can understand what you're trying to say, and that's one thing about the paranormal world. Doesn't matter
That's
what culture or where you're from. We understand what you're doing when we watch it. You know what I mean? Even if it's non-English, we understand because we do it too. So we understand in the paranormal world. We know what you're doing, and
yes.
we you know what I mean. So you don't have to talk English, but you're doing fantastic.
It's a universal thing. Ghost hunting, we all love it. We all do it to learn. It's research.
Yes. Are the games in Manila well crave or cared crave? Is that crave or cared?
Are the graves in Manila looked after?
Crave is that crave or carved?
Graves, grave. Gravestones in the graveyards.
Crave in
Gravestones.
Manila well cared for for or craved? I can see because my phone there's scratching my phone and
Yeah. That's why I just brought it up there for you.
I think all the games yes in the Manila well cared for is my I can say are the graves in Manila well cared for uh, yes it's well cared even if there's a uh, uh, relatives or not. We do have a undertaker that cared the the graves for that. We do have undertakers that
Good.
watching the location for a burglar or because some people are when they are died. Some Chinese are believing that they need to put all the items that the dead used to the graves, and the burglars doing is
Here's
robbing.
another question for you. Have you ever been to a hanging coffin in?
Sagada.
Sagada,
Have you been there?
what's Sagada?
Where the hanging coffins are in
Hanging coffin,
Sagada.
Sagada, Sagada. I don't know. I do. I don't know that location. Hanging
He's just
Mountain
looking it up.
it's in the mountain province. Wow, it's good. It's good. It look like this one.
Yeah.
I do mountain province.
So is
I've
that
been
far away from you or not?
what, sir?
Is that a long way away from you or is it close?
It's so long. It's
It's a long way.
very long in the road. It's in mountain province, and yeah, it's in mountain province. Hanging coffins in Sagada. Wow, beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yeah. But I didn't think it's haunted. But I'll take it from him. Thank you for giving me an
You okay, Julia? From Just.
When?
Yeah,
Echo Valley.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just following the conversation.
Echo Valley. Mm,
Nice to meet you, Mind Freak. Woo.
thanks.
See, so just don't forget, all you have to follow this guy's channel and check out all his contacts, and they're really cool.
Thank you. But sorry for the others don't have translation for that
No, you're all right. Everybody's
I don't have
understanding
to
what you're saying.
because of the paranormal community. They hung up coffins in the cliffside so the dead will be closer to the spirit. Wow.
Wow,
Don't know this one. I really don't know this.
that's very interesting.
Interesting. Very
About
interesting.
the hanging coffins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sagada North Province. I think it's in the Ilocos area for this.
There you go.
Oh,
I just subbed to your new channel. There you go, mate. You got another
thank you.
subscriber.
Thank you.
And that's my brother from Melbourne. He's in the
Wow.
next state away, and he's got some good. He's really nice.
Thank you.
Great Visitations is my family in Ireland.
Yeah.
Mm. Is that in Philippines?
Follow their channel. His and his partner Serenity Sue. They've got like
Thank you.
the most
Just one night.
amazing places. Beautiful places over there. No, that's okay. Just one night. We probably won't last too much longer. We've been here 2 hours.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
2 hours is not like that.
yeah.
Yeah. I do have an at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
No,
That's what we're doing. You wait right there. Don't hang up. I'm going to end this live. You just wait there. I'm just going to end the live. Have a little bit of chat, and then we'll get going. I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's coming to this channel. I hope that you all go over and check out his channel and, subscribe and, show him the love. I just put the link up there again, guys. I do like to say a big thank you. So we're going to go over and check out his live, his premiere now. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming. And stay tuned for our next person that we'll have on our channel. So thank you again, and we'll see you all soon.
Thank you. Good night.